Hello everyone, how are you? Hoping you all are good. Let's start today's class. So, today we are going to read a beautiful poem, The Coromandel Fishers by Sarojini Naidu. But before starting the poem, just tell me, have you ever been to the seashore? Where did you go and what did you see there? Let's read about the poet first before starting the poem. So the poet of this poem is Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born in 1879 and died in 1949. She was a political activist, feminist, freedom fighter, and writer. She was also known as the Nightingale of India. Some of her well-known works of poetry include The Golden Threshold, The Bird of Time, and The Feather of the Dawn. Now come, let's understand the poem. Rise, brothers, rise. The wakening skies praise to the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn, like a child that has cried all night. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free, to capture the leaping wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. So here, there's a head fisherman who is saying to his fellow fishermen that, rise, brothers, rise. Wake up, the wakening skies praise to the morning light, means that the morning has come, the sun has arisen. Wake up, my brothers, wake up. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn, like a child that has cried all night. Here, the poet has compared the wind with the child that has cried all night. So, the fisherman is saying to his fellow fishermen that the wind which was flowing throughout the night like a child who was crying, now it has become silence. Now the wind has gone and the sun has come. So wake up. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free. So what are catamarans? Catamarans is a kind of boat that the fisherman uses for boating. So the fisherman is saying, come, let us gather our nets from the shore. He is saying to his fellow fishermen that, come, let us gather our nets from the shore. Let's take our nets from the shore and let free our boats to catch the fishes, to capture the leaping wealth of the tide, for we are the kings of the sea. So here the fisherman is saying, let's wake up and free our boats to capture the leaping wealth of the tide. Here the leaping wealth means the fishes. So he's saying, come, let's catch the fishes, as we are the kings of the sea. Next stanza. No longer delay, let us hasten away in the track of the seagull's call. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. What though we toss at the fall of the sun, where the hand of the sea god drives? He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. So here the fisherman is saying to his fellow fishermen, no longer delay, let us hasten away in the track of the seagull's call. Seagull is a kind of bird that feeds on fishes. So the fisherman is saying, do not make more delay. come fast and let us follow the seagull's way as it knows where the fishes can be. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. Comrades means companion. So the fisherman is saying the sea is our mother as it provides us with food, the fishes. The cloud is our brother as it shows us the way to go in the sea. The waves are our comrades all, and the waves are like our companions as it shows us the way and it moves with us while catching the fishes. What though we toss at the fall of the sun, where the hand of the sea god drives? Now the fisherman is saying that what will happen if a storm came into the sea? He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives. So he says, don't worry. If a storm came in the way, then the God who holds the storm by the hair, he will hide us. He will save us all. Next stanza. Sweet is the shade of the coconut glade and the scent of the mango grove. And sweet are the sands at the full, oh, the moon, with the sound of the voices we love. But sweeter, O brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild foam's glee. Row, brothers, row to the edge of the verge, where the low sky mates with the sea. So here, the fisherman is describing the place where they live. So he's saying that sweet is the shade of the coconut glade and the scent of the mango grove. He's saying that the shade of the coconut tree on the shore, the smell, the scent of the mango, they all are sweet to us. And sweet are the sands at the full moon with the sounds of the voices we love. And the night with the full moon and the voices near us of our companions, of birds and animals, that all are sweet to us. But sweeter, O brothers, the kiss of the spray and the dance of the wild foam's glee. Here, the kiss of the spray means the water droplets of the waves. Okay, and the wild foam's glee are the waves. So the fisherman is saying, all the coconut shade and the mango grove, they are sweet to us. But the kiss of the spray, the water droplets, the waves, they are very sweeter to us. Row, brothers, row to the edge of the verge. Come, brothers, let us go to the verge. Let's go to the end where the sky mates with the sea. Let's go to the end to catch the fishes. So this was the poem about a coast where a fisherman was telling his fellow fishermen to come and gather the fishes. Through this poem, the poet Sarojini Naidu is indirectly referring to independence. She is saying that no need to depend on someone. Be independent and gather your own food and depend on yourself only. So hope you all have understood the poem. Now do some difficult words. Let's do some difficult words. So first one is catamarans. Boats with two floating hulls held together by a flat deck. Okay, so as I told you, catamarans is a kind of boat which the fishermen uses for catching fishes. Second is comrades. Companions, especially people having a common cause or purpose. So comrades means companions which have a common cause. For example, in this poem, all the fishermen, they were comrades. Third is toss. Move from side to side or up and down. Toss means simply moving up and down. As in the poem, the waves were moving up and down and side by side. Third is cocoa nut. In the poem, the word is read as cocoa nut, but it simply means coconut. Next word is spray. The fine droplets caused by water hitting a hard surface. So spray means the water droplets of the sea. Next word is verge, a piece of grass at the edge of something. So verge means the end. As in the poem, he was saying, let's go to the verge where the sky meets with the sea. So verge means the end. So this was it. Let's see how you have understood the poem. Answer the following questions. Who, according to the speaker, prays to the morning light? What is the wind compared to? What does the speaker describe as sweet and sweeter? What do you think is wealth to the fisherman? So students, today we have studied about the poem The Coromandel Fishers, done its difficult words and did some exercise as well. Let's revise. What is the poem all about? Name the figure of speech used in the poem. So this was all for today. Your homework is write the summary of the poem in your words according to your understanding. Okay, this was all. Thank you.